Hello and welcome to At Home with Lucas. So we're going to be talking about 8 O'Clock's French Roast. Yes, people, this is their K-Cup and I'm super excited to put this to the test. I do enjoy French roast and I'm convinced that most French roast taste very similar, so it'll be interesting to see what 8 O'Clock does with this coffee. But in this video, we're going to be doing a hands-on with the box. Then we're going to check out the K-Cups, and then we're going to throw those bad boys over to the K-Mini, and then we're going to brew up a nice hot cup of coffee and do the sip test. Now that's the favorite part of my day. I absolutely love tasting new coffee, and this may be a winner. I'm not sure. I do like a bold cup of coffee. I like it to be nice and flavorful and just punch you right in the mouth. Then we're going to find out, is this a daily, weekly, monthly, or never consumption coffee? Yes, it does happen. Those artificially flavored coffees are disgusting. I cannot stand them. And you should also avoid them because they're not good for your tum-tum. Yes, people, not good. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it.
Right, let's take a look at this bad boy. So you have something very interesting. It says Keurig Hot at the top. Now that is very old and also very confusing because that means that this company, 8 O'Clock, has the same packaging and same look for a cold cup of coffee, I would assume. Also, you notice it's not a genuine K-Cup, so the standard in this is not going to be the same as if it says genuine K-Cup. So that means 8 O'Clock was able to throw in their own filter, their own K-Cup, whatever it is. They did it for their budget, or they may push back and say they did it for optimal taste. So I don't know. We'll let them communicate back if they want to, and go from there. All right. So it's a very nice looking box. It says 8 O'Clock, bold and straight to the point. This is their French roast, dark roast coffee. Super excited about that. I love me a French roast. All right. Oh, this is a 12-pack. Wow. That's interesting. This is the same size box as a 10-pack from Starbucks. That is very, very interesting. So there's 12 in here. Now I'm getting a little interested. That's interesting. Wow. They must have really packed them in tight, like a Cuban cigar. All right, so these are 0.34. So like I've said on this channel, these go from 0.3 to 0.48. That's basically the maximum I've seen. So this is on the low end, but it's not the lowest. I've seen 0.31. So 0.34 is actually decent, but you're not going to get a super strong cup of coffee from this. Yeah, and especially since you have 12. So this is, but I got this on a discount, and this is also very cheap coffee. So let's continue around the side. So you have their nice looking bean logo there, which is kind of interesting because this is ground coffee. Take a look at the side. Here we go. Here we go now, people. 100% Arabica. All right, let's take a look at the bottom. Fresh by date. Oh, wow, this is good to go for a while. That's very cool. Take a look at the other side. In the back, tried over ice. Interesting. All right. Let's crack this bad boy open and see how they put 12 in here. That is really interesting. Huh. That is... Oh. Ooh, that does not look good. No, 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 sir. No, sir, no, sir. That looks like some cockroaches have been living in here. Gross. Gross. Let's see if the carpet matches the drapes. It matches that. That's interesting. Okay, I'll go with it. All right, so you got a very simple look to it. You're not going to mistake this for anything else. You're going to go, that's definitely 8 O'Clock coffee. Very cool. And okay, if I look at the bottom looks like the bottom of a genuine K-Cup, so that's really interesting. It does not have the second filter in here, so it's a single filter, and I don't know what kind of paper filter's in there for the first one, so so that's interesting. I don't know where this coffee is coming from. one of these is not going to be as poofy, and you're going to know that's the culprit. And this could be the result of it being from the manufacturing and how it was assembled, or this could be that one of these blew open. That one's a little bit weak. But it also could be the fact that they shoved 12 into a box that's designed for 10. So maybe that's why there's only 10 in most of these boxes. So I'm gonna go with, yeah, it probably is from the manufacturing. There was probably some debris that just kind of was floating around and got on all of these, but I'm gonna pull out the Starbucks one real quick. So there's a plastic filter inside of there, and this one has no plastic filter, but if you look, they're using the same plastic. So you have the dots there, and then you have the dots here. So they're using the same plastic. It looks like the dots are off though. You look at this, they're the same. So I think the plastic on this might be a little bit thinner than the plastic on this. This is a genuine K-Cup here, and this is not. So when you don't see the genuine K-Cup, you can't trust it. You can trust it that you're gonna get a cup of coffee, but you can't trust it in the sense of it being held to a certain standard that all the rest are held to. So coming up, we're gonna throw this bad boy into the K-Mini and brew up a nice hot cup of coffee.
All right. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get into this, people. Out with the old, in with the new. Oh no, that was a total party foul. Look at that. All right, we got the French roast. I am so excited about this. I know I'm probably going to say excited way too much on this channel, but I have very few words that I use. Wow is another one. Wow and excited. All right, down the hatch it goes. If you ever watched that show Lost, they put the hatch to the test, people. All right, 8 ounces is what I'm going with. That is my standard on this channel for my K-Cups. Every single one will be 8 ounces. That is a very rich looking cup of coffee right there. I'm actually not so mad about 8 o'clock coffee lately. I'm totally surprised. They have a good budget coffee, and they kind of know what they are, and I respect that. All right, here we go. So you want your coffee to be about 132 for the optimal taste and enjoyment. All right, let's get into the sip test. I am so excited to taste this coffee. I've been on a good streak with 8 o'clock coffee lately. It's been actually quite good, and I'm finding where it fits into my coffee sort of lifestyle, if you will. Let's go ahead and give this a sip test, people. Ooh, that's not bad at all. Wow. Ooh, that's not bad at all. It starts off a little bit harsh, and you think, oh, this is gonna be just terrible. And then it's very smooth. And it's watery, once again, in a good way. I'm someone who enjoys a good watery cup of coffee, but not in a way where it's like, this is just cardboard coffee. It's like, this actually is designed maybe to be this way. Yeah, it's sweet. It's oddly sweet. It has this slight harshness to it, but then it's sweet. And it leaves a very gentle aftertaste. It's not, if you've ever had French roast, you know that the aftertaste is pretty intense. But this one is not bad at all. I don't know if it's because my K-Mini has now been replaced and I have a new unit, but the first set of K-Cups that I reviewed on this channel were absolutely terrible. And I know I was buying the cheap 24 pack Amazon brand, but still they were they were very hard to consume. And plus, like I said, the K-Mini was completely a disaster back then. Now I have a new one. I keep it cleaned every month. I run vinegar through it to make sure it's perfect. And after that, the cups started tasting a little bit better. I started noticing that not all K-Cups were disgusting and only a few were good. Now I'm finding that the majority of them, especially the genuine K-Cups, that's what you can kind of trust. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That is a very smooth, very easy cup of coffee. I would recommend for sure 8 ounces, maybe go a little bit more, maybe go to 9 ounces with this one. When you're dealing with a coffee that can be a little bit more harsh, the more water, maybe the better. So kind of work your way to a stronger cup, if you will. But yeah, I'm gonna give that a solid 4 stars. I'm gonna say that it doesn't have that like punchy, explosive flavor that you would get from a Gevalia or a Peet's K-Cup. So I would say definitely go for that. Spend the extra $1 if you want something that's gonna really make you wake up and go, this is what I want. I want that coffee. Because some mornings I wake up and I think, I have a new coffee to review. I am ecstatic. I wake up to drink coffee. I don't wake up and then have coffee. I think someone just said that online. I read it somewhere. I don't want to quote someone else and then steal it as my own, but that's basically how I do wake up, is with this sort of like joy that I'm gonna have a good cup of coffee. All right, 4 stars, good cup of coffee. Don't worry, buy it. There you go, that's 8 O'Clock's French Roast. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely click that like button. And if you want to join the At Home family and you want to be a part of this crew, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos, and it's because of you guys I surpassed 1K. Yes, people, I did it. I'm so excited, and I cannot wait for the next milestone. I'm almost able to make a part-time living on YouTube, and I'm so thankful for all of you guys who are watching, subscribing, liking. Oh, this is amazing. So, let's go ahead and do the outro. All right, thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.